Hello and welcome to Moho Live, brought to you by Bench. We are here with Kat in Paris. How are we?
Oh, yeah, just tip-top. Yeah. Brilliant.
Wonderful, thank you.
Oh, very nice. Are you looking forward to playing Moho Live tonight?
Yeah, we are.
Not the first time, I believe.
It's not, it's our second time. We played a Club Brenda night before, and that was really good fun.
Tonight is quite a varied lineup, and obviously your style is kind of a little bit out there compared with some of the, especially Manchester sound. Is that something that you'll kind of come up against quite a bit?
Definitely. I mean, I don't think we fit into the whole Manchester brackets at all. But it's quite a good thing because there's so many emerging bands in Manchester now, and they're all doing their own little thing. Like Dutch Uncles, we play with. There are loads of new bands coming out, and they're all trying to do something different and kind of combine guitar music with something a bit more classical or prog, you know. So it's really exciting, I think, at the moment. Everything different's coming into play. People are embracing it a bit more.
Like tonight, I mean, I would compare your sound to somewhere between Architecture and Helsinki, the kind of playful side of that, then also the kind of energetic side of bands, up-and-coming bands like Gentle Friendly, and the kind of volatile state that the Pixies seem to emanate. Is that something that you find difficult to get through in a live set?
No, not really. It's weird that because we kind of have a lot of stupid ideas that really don't belong in songs, it's kind of like we're doing this the way that seems most natural to us almost. It always feels like if it feels really forced to go from one bit to another, then we can't do it. But it's weird that to us the songs they make sense to us. In our heads it feels like, you know, one part goes into the next and it all works, and it doesn't feel like it's a clash. I mean, no, obviously it's kind of, we're trying to fill the songs with surprises and make it interesting, but you know, if it felt forced, if it felt like unpleasant to kind of, you know, do, then we couldn't play the songs, and like yeah, so to us it feels quite natural.
Diamonds and pearls round your chest, the queen of the whole northwest. We look at all, we look at all.
Your sound is somewhere between pop and prog rock, I guess. So how on earth do you kind of see yourself being pigeonholed in, or is that something you really try and avoid?
I think that just still happens to us quite a lot, in terms of people are obviously comparing us to other bands quite a lot. Anything that's like Los Campesinos, we're always being compared to them. Anything that's quite similar, you know, you've got a girl and you've got a violin and you've got Sims, so you must be like that, even though the sound's quite different. But I think that as well, because we kind of we have this kind of format of having, you know, sections that don't really match and things. It's almost like people pigeonhole in that kind of way of contrast. So it would be unusual for us to kind of do a song where it's all just one sort of theme.
I mean, you touched upon your writing style, and I've heard that you actually write about a 20-25 minute track and then cut it all down. Does it feel disconjointed, or does that feel like the natural way that it comes about?
It does feel like the natural way. It is sort of disappointing in a way, because we'll do these sections and we'll maybe come up with one section that we think's absolutely amazing and we love it, but then when we look at the song, it just doesn't fit, and so you have to be quite harsh and chop and say, right, no, get rid of that, change this, move that, and that's constantly what we're doing with our songs. We'll kind of get format, and then it'll work one practice, the next practice, like, oh no, this is terrible, it needs to be completely rewritten. I mean, when we first started, we used to write our songs just basically by sort of jamming and getting things together, and that used to take a lot longer. And now we've kind of started having ideas before we go to practice and put them together and then change them a bit in practice, so it's a bit more productive kind of writing style.
Is that what 2009 is about? Is just about getting the sound out there, getting the new releases out there as well?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we've tried having meetings. We've had band meetings before, where we took minutes and everything. It was great, and we tried to kind of organise our lives for, we're like, well, what we're going to do this year, and then we just realised we're just too flaky for that kind of stuff. We're just going to write songs, and hopefully someone somewhere will take them out of our hands and put them out there to people
in the ether.
Yeah.
You guys seem to be one of the kind of like highly thought of bands in Manchester, and I think it's very much justified. So thank you for taking the time out to talk with us. Thank you. Night.